Hello everyone, this is a video about XAMPP installation on your Windows computer and also how to configure Tomcat if you want to develop any kind of application using Java extension like JSP or whatever you would require Tomcat to be running. So first thing first, we're going to open up a web browser and we're going to go to apachefriends.org. Right here, if you're using Windows or Linux or Apple, you'll select the appropriate button and you'll start the download process. I've already started to download this and installed it on my computer already. It's about 125 megs, so be patient with it. Once the download is complete, go through general installation just like any other program. However, when you're first actually starting up XAMPP on your computer, you want to make sure that no other application is running at the same time, especially something like some kind of communication platform like Skype or Trillion, or doesn't matter, just make sure it's not running. The reason for that is because those type of application utilize port 80, and to run Tomcat to run Apache, you need to have port 80 open. So we're just gonna open up a XAMPP controller, click on netstats, and make sure that port 80 or port 8080 is not open. Sorry, it's not being used. I've started up Apache, MySQL, FileZilla, and Mercury already, but now I'm gonna start up Tomcat. Click on the Start button, and as soon as you click on Start button, you will see this command prompt on the bottom opening up. And here you go, we have the Tomcat running. Make sure that you do not close this command prompt. If you do close this command prompt, Tomcat will stop running. So let's give it a try. Close this out. If you see over here, Tomcat just abruptly quit. I'm going to start up Tomcat again. I forgot to mention, once you have all of the modules live, after that you can start up any kind of communication software if you'd like Skype. Okay. Now, to test out whether Tomcat is running or not, I'll open up a browser. I'll go in, type in localhost 8080 colon 8080. The 8080 is the port that Tomcat runs on, and yes, Tomcat is running. However, as soon as I click on Manager App, you will see that it says access denied, or it's just gonna open up some kind of a dialog for you to put information in, and we don't have access to that right now. So let's go inside our Explorer. We'll go inside C drive or whatever drive you installed XAMPP on, and find XAMPP. Open up XAMPP. Scroll down a little bit, go to Tomcat, conf, which is sensor configuration, and over here we're going to find Tomcat users file, and I'll open that up inside any kind of script editor. I personally like to use Sublime, and here I'm going to put in role username manager GUI, and on the bottom over here, and username Tomcat. Let me change the password to something. Let me in, and role manager GUI. At this point, as soon as I save this file, what I want to do is stop Tomcat from running, restart it. As soon as I restart this, and as soon as Tomcat is running fully, I'm going to do a hard refresh on the page and click on Manager App. So now you're going to see a username and password dialog. Username is Tomcat. Password is let me in. There you go. So in here, you'll be able to see all of the different applications that are currently running on your Tomcat server. So if I go into Tomcat again and go into just back off into Tomcat directory and go into web apps. And if I open up a new folder here, and let's say I put in learning Tomcat and refresh this particular page, there we go. We have learning Tomcat right here that's running, that I can actually single out and stop this particular application from running. So I can, whenever I'm actually, let's say I'm setting up Eclipse. I'm running Tana, if I'm running Eclipse, and I'm trying to build a program that's in J2EE or JSP, whatever it may be, I'll make sure that my workspace, as soon as the dialog comes out from my default workspace, I would go back in there and select computers, C drive, XAMPP, Tomcat, web apps. Click OK. This will now allow me, if I create a new project, let's see, and if you see as soon as I create a new project inside of Tana, which is basically Eclipse, I created a project called Hello World, and immediately inside the web app folder we see this Hello World directory. If I go back into the application manager and do a refresh, you'll see the Hello World directory. Now in here I can place any kind of JSP files that I want. I can create a new file, just let's say index.jsp. It's an active script file. Hate. And I type in, I don't know, whatever it may be, doesn't matter. Just because of the fact that it's a JSP extension, technically, normally just won't run on the browser unless you have Tomcat in your computer, unless you have Tomcat installed. So, go to localhost 8080 / hello world, and there we go. It loads. So test passed. Great. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me via email or via Twitter. Thank you.